Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Georgetown Hoyas.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the four-man position. Now here's Freak. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Hill has the open look, drills the three-pointer. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. On defense, Wisconsin. It's a three-point game.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title. And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized. You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
Hudson with a screen on Hawkins.
Move the ball and stick
Here's
it.
Freak. Hill pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here are the Hoyas now. They trail by three. Greg, I think you were talking about this just a moment ago. We'll be seeing more and more Badgers in the NBA with their recent success. Frank Kaminsky being the most recent NBA product.
And Kaminsky isn't alone. Sam Decker on that squad will be coming in. How about John Moore and Greg Steelsma and Devin Harris are all fellow Wisconsin alums. You look at the list and you see a lot of guys who know how to do the little things for a team.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Outside Conley. They double team Conley. Three-pointer, Wade. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Freak in a two-guard. Also Trice out there. And it's Joseph in at the five, roaming the paint.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Fisher. He's out there with Hill. There's a minute left in the first half. Hill kicks to Conley. They double team Conley. It's back to Hill. Now the feed to Evans. It's deflected.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Randolph. Freak's got the lead up to three now for the Hoyas. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
They set the pick. And here's Hill for three. And again, it's the Badgers missing. Freak passes to Hodges. Now, Freak got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak, he's in at the point. Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the two-guard spot. And for the Badgers, they've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Decker. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Wisconsin needs to get off a shot. Hill, no good. Hoyas leading by 3.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Freak.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard. Freak dishes to Hudson, makes it off the glass. And Georgetown leads by 5.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And here's Price for 3, and it's good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Wisconsin trails by 8. Hawkins kicks to Evans. It's deflected. Stolen by Warren. Launches it. And it's Freak missing. Here's the Badgers with the ball. Here is Hawkins. He dishes it to Evans. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Badgers making a switch here. Hill's checked in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Freak. Makes it off the glass.
Don't take your eyes off of him because you can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Here's Hawkins. Randolph grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Hudson. Another shot, and it's good on the way up. And Georgetown leads by 9.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Wisconsin trails by 9. Here's Hawkins. Offline with his 3.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
The energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside. And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on for the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, Freak.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it.
Kicks to Evans. Stolen by Randolph. Now here's Freak. From 17 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. So the Hoyas win it. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation. Being able to call themselves now champions.
And Kevin, from the players, the rest of the students watching, I mean, this is something that can never be taken from them. They will always have this moment in history to reflect upon.
And it's such a punishing path to this moment. I mean, you look back on all the close calls along the way as the field gets whittled down round by round. I mean, they survived quite the gauntlet